Welcome back to... Pokemon... Pokemon Sun. Last time we went ahead and went through Route 15, got the new... whatchamacallit? Wild Charge for Stanley, so that's something. And we're just going ahead and battling the rest of the trainers on this route, so that this way we can go ahead and face the boss trainer. Avoid the Sweet Kiss, nice job. Yeah, it really is unfortunate that the Clink line, at least right now, is likely not going to return in Scarlet and Violet. Though I have a feeling that it, along with the Pumpkaboo line and potentially others as well, will return in Scarlet and Violet, and I have reason to believe. And it is because, in the files of the game, Gear Grind and Trick or Treat still have their descriptions. I have not seen any footage of them, though I have reason to believe they actually are listed as pullable by Metronome. And they still have their normal descriptions and don't say, oh, this move can't be used anymore. So I have reason to believe that they might be returning. And maybe other Pokemon might be like that as well, I'm not sure. Claire wants to learn Last Resort. Last Resort is a little interesting in that it is base 140 physical. And just because it's physical, I'm not going to learn it. It only works if you've used every other move in your arsenal. You deserve a lot more credit than you get, Stanley. You're pretty cool. We can go ahead and forget about your whole bad performance against Totem Mimikyu, because I still like your evolution line. It's cool. Oh shoot, yeah, I should probably spray like a repel or something. Let's go ahead and... Super Repel, Max Repel. I'll go ahead and use a Max Repel. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go back to here as there's a boss trainer here. Just get in my... Hold on, not yet. You're gonna be using a Z move. I'm gonna go ahead and put Cooper in the front. And depending on what kind of Z move you're going to be using, I may or may not stay on. Trial Guide Katrina. You have a Klefki. You're either going to be using the Steel or Fairy Z move, so I have no reason to really be scared here. I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower. Draining Kiss. Nice work. You're going for spikes. That's okay, since I don't really think I'm gonna be swapping out of Cooper. At least until you bring something else more threatening in. Actually, if it's the Fairy Z move, then it might be a cause for... Oh, Shell Smash. I haven't really been using Iron Defense, so sure, I'll go ahead and learn Shell Smash. Cooper's already got pretty darn good defenses. And I'm gonna go for the Shell Smash. Oh, Quick Claw. You know what? Maybe this wasn't the best time for the Quick Claw to activate, because now I'm gonna take just a Steel Wing. Okay. But now am I faster? I am pretty pitifully slow. Only 32, which means it's doubled to 64. But Skarmory's also quite slow. Oh, okay, it's still faster. Yeah, even with a Shell Smash, Cooper is still really, really slow. You're down to Sturdy, but I'm gonna swap out because I know you're gonna go for a Steel Z move. And I'm gonna go into Stanley. I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh no! Huh, you're not using a Z move. That's really funky. Huh. Interesting. Stanley grew to level 43. Lariat grew to level 41. Congratulations, you cleared a little trial. You're Sandy. Wait, how are you Sandy? All you did was use Facade, and all the Skarmory did was use Steel Wing. Metal shavings? I don't know of an explanation for that. Hey there, buddy old pal Cooper. Just be careful when you're using Shell Smash, alright, buddy? Because if you let yourself use that Quick Claw at the same time, then that's real unfortunate. And yes, I just fed him a Rainbow one. His affection is now maxed out. You're a good boy. Yeah. Cooper is a rare case of a special attacking Shell Smasher, and ooh, PP Max. Alright. We're not gonna use that PP Max for now. At least I don't think we are. Alright, here we go. Yes, we're gonna use another one. I don't care that we're not at the ocean yet, because we are now. And just like that, here we are, Route 16. Using Sharpedo Jet can even break boulders. I wonder which would come out on top if Tauros and Sharpedo were to go head-to-head. I don't know. But there's something back here. Let's go under here and get the TM. X-Scissor! Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn X-Scissor, though. Where is the X-Scissor TM? Lariat can. I was thinking he might be able to learn X-Scissor, but I didn't know he actually would be able to. Sure. You can go ahead and use X-Scissor for now. And the repel's gone, but that's alright, I don't need it anymore. PP up. Hello there, Mr. Scientist. Let us fight. I'm doing research on the island challenge. I ask for your cooperation. Research on the island challenge, huh? Scientist Reed. Unfortunately, you're on probably the place with the least amount of trials. You should probably go to Akala if you're trying to research the island challenge. It's Charge a Bug. I'm gonna go for a Shell Smash, just because it's funny. I like big funny nuke moves. Nuke Dukem. Now Flamethrower. Flaming Sneeze of Death. And now you have your Alola Muck. I'm gonna go for Body Slam this time. I'm gonna flatten this Muck. And it got paralyzed. Though not fully paralyzed. And there's a Minimize. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go for Flamethrower. It missed. You got fully paralyzed. Flamethrower. Missed. Going for another Minimize. Listen here, buddy. You are not going to use a healing item. You are not going to use a healing item. You're not going to be like that one trainer in the Pokemon Black and White 2 Victory Road who uses a minimized Clefable and has the audacity to heal it. You're not going to be that person. I'm going to keep on... Finally, I hit one Body Slam. Yes! You have been defeated by the damage ranges. Hashimari grew to level 42. Scientist Reed was defeated. Alright. People like you have no right to be researchers. Researchers don't annoy people, they find out stuff. I'll go ahead and use an elixir, I guess. If you want to know which spin has the best spots here, there's no way to put any spin on it. So obviously this one here on the right. Deep and rich the coloration is and the positioning is positively art. Wait. Wait, all of them have the same spot position. Alright, let's see. Oh. Well, hello there. I've been waiting for you. Now let me explain about the reassembly unit. See, now you don't even waste a second. Have you been collecting Zygarde cells and cores? Well, yeah, I've been. You've collected 10 or more cells and cores combined. Anyway, I'll explain. The reassembly unit is a device that has something to do with the Pokemon Zygarde. The machine is capable of assembly and separation of Zygarde. Assembly is to create a Pokemon called Zygarde. Now, Dexio, it's your turn. Oh, Cena. Anyway, there are two ways to assemble Zygarde. One is to add cells you collected to Zygarde. The other is to create a new Zygarde with only cells. Next, we'll explain about separation. To separate Zygarde, it means to return Zygarde to its cells. Separated cells will be returned to the Zygarde cube. For your information, according to the research by the professor who sent us to Alola, Zygarde is divided into 100 cells and cores. Depending on the number of cells and cores, the shape of Zygarde will be different. In other words, Zygarde changes its form. Zygarde is said to maintain the order of the Kalos region. Then why is it in Alola? Is it a sign that something is about to happen? If you collect Zygarde cells and cores, you may get the answer. Anyhow, we'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! Yep, so if we go here, we can go ahead and we'll go ahead and use these cores to assemble a Zygarde. This is much different from the Zygarde we know. This is 10% Zygarde. And it's 10% form. It is level 30 and has Safeguard, Dig, Bind, and Land's Wrath. Yeah, Land's Wrath is just a slightly weaker Earthquake. Alright, let's see here. And now, separation. It's only in the party. Darn. Alright, we'll put the separation. Alright. Now, moving forward. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal up at the Pokemon Center. Let's go ahead and talk to some people here. Let's see here. You there! The Pokemon with the Receiver ability takes over the ability of the defeated ally, so its ability will be the same as the fainted allies. The Pokemon with the Power of Alchemy ability will change its ability to the ability of a defeated ally. Even with the same drink, the flavor is different in each cafe. Looks you're very familiar with cafes. I'd like you to take this. A lemonade. Thank you. You're a trainer, right? Want to do a little job for me? Sure. I'm looking for information about a Pokemon called Mimikyu. So how about you go and catch a Mimikyu for me? Then you can show me the data that your Pokedex records for it, right? It's this odd little thing that looks like it's got a sack on its head. This is the site of the abandoned thrifty Mega Mart. You know what? So go find one for me. If you do a good job, I'll even pay you for the trouble. Alright. 112 Pokebeans. And we get a rare candy. Komala Coffee. Let's get some Komala Coffee. The reason I run a cafe is because everybody's always rushing around and busy these days. I hope people can come here and relax, even if it's just for a while. You're limited to one per day, but have a tea biscuit on us. This candy bar is a specialty from Mahogany Town in the Johto region. A Rage candy bar. We'd like to offer your Pokemon something on the house. Some Pokebeans. Alright. Oh there. The ability of Marini and Toxapex, Merciless, makes attacks always result in critical hits if the target is poisoned. It's very mean, isn't it? It's almost kind of merciless. Am I right? Okay, that was really, that was bad. Wow. Let's get some berries. An Aspear berry, a citrus berry, it's actually pretty good, and a person berry. The nectar that lets Oricorio change forms is a bit different from one meadow to the next. I wonder what an Oricorio would look like if they tried some of Ulu's meadow's nectar. Let's see. Let me guess, you are wondering what a golfer would be doing in a meadow like this. If you want an answer to that question, then defeat all of the trainers in this meadow first. Alright then, let's see. Let's get this Zygarde in the cube. And let's go ahead and fire up the Pokefinder. Oh, that's a... do this one. Amazing shot. There we go. Alright, let's see what's on her. We got red nectar. I can't help but want to battle when a trainer is present. Dancer Mirai. And her Oricorio, which is in the Bile style, which is the style of this island. It is fire flying in this form. I'm gonna go for a Shell Smash. And now we're gonna go for a Charge Beam. If I can land it, hopefully. Which I do. Captivate. Well, that's okay. I have Body Slam.
You said Edward did not put your food, right?
There we go. Cooper to level 38. Jawbreaker 2 grew to level 42. Once learned Sandstorm. No, thank you. You already set the Sandstorm when you go in. No way I'd lose this if it were about dancing. That's the point. It's a Pokemon battle, not a dance. Oh. And I believe here... Yep, you can find Wild Rabombi. Rabombi is Cutiefly's evolution. If you kept one, you'd probably have it on Akala Island, though, since this is an evolution at level 25. Cooper, you've actually been getting pretty lucky with your Quick Claw lately. At least in this episode. This is the third time in a row that it's activated. I guess it makes up for Gear Grind missing so many times earlier. But nothing will compare to Kana the Arbok missing her Ice Fangs 3 times in a row at Lysander's lab. Speaking of which, we're only just now having our first confrontation. Our first major confrontation with Team Skull. And yet we were already done with Team Flare by this point, which goes to show how much longer of a game Sun and Moon are to X and Y. It's more traditional, I guess, for the length. I'm gonna cut this out. Alright, and we're back. Alright. Now, hopefully... There we go, I'm out of here now. Let's see, can I go over here? I think I can. Don't go down this way. Alright. Now before we go forward... Get her. Good. And there's a Zygarde cube creature. That crumbling old shrine. What do you think happened to it in the past? This is the Lake of the Moon. Oh, you're that trainer who was always popping into the Pokemon Center, aren't you? This place may have fallen into ruin, but it is so spectacular, wouldn't you say? Next time on Pokemon Sun, we're gonna go ahead and check out this place real quick, and then we're gonna continue onward. See you then.